The White House is ready to soften the order requiring religious institutions to cover birth control in their employee health insurance.
President Obama's decision has been denounced by Catholics, Republicans, even some Democrats. Chief White House correspondent Norah O'Donnell is with us now. Norah, good morning.
Good morning. And CBS News has learned that President Obama, as early as today, could announce some new guidelines dealing with this contraception policy. And this follows what has been an internal debate within the White House that at one point pitted some of the male advisors, including Vice President Biden and former Chief of Staff Bill Daley, against some of the female advisors. In the end, the president decided to move forward on this rule, which is already law in a majority of the states in this country, 28 states, but we're expecting more as I think there's been a lot of misunderstanding about this policy.
The president was meeting with the Prime Minister of Italy in the Oval Office Thursday, but when peppered with questions on the red-hot controversy over contraception, he refused to comment.
Come on, guys. Thank you.
But his Vice President, Joe Biden, in the swing state of Ohio, for the first time signaled the White House is concerned about the fallout.
As a practicing Catholic, I am of the view that this can be worked out and should be worked out. And I think I know the president feels the same way.
Biden was responding to criticism from New York Cardinal designate Timothy Dolan on CBS this morning.
This was a terribly misguided judgment.
As the White House works out a compromise, they are taking relentless fire from Republicans, like Mitt Romney on Fox.
I think the administration has way overstepped the bounds here, and I think they're going to have to retreat.
And from Republicans gathered in Washington for the annual Conservative Political Action Conference.
The Obama administration's war on faith must be defeated. We must win this war.
And now even some Democrats are publicly criticizing the White House, including former Democratic National Committee Chairman Tim Kaine of Virginia and 3 Democratic senators. The White House did get support from Democratic women in Congress, who called the debate over contraception for women ridiculous.
The polls have clearly stated that most Americans, including Catholics, including men and women, say that this ought to be an available service.
Now, in terms of this presidential announcement that could happen today, what would this compromise look like? Well, it would largely follow what already exists in a majority of states, some 28 states, where you have, for instance, like in Illinois, the largest Catholic university in the country, DePaul University, does already offer a plan to employees that covers contraception. Georgetown University, a Jesuit university here in town, also offers a plan that covers contraception. So that is a likely model that they could follow.
Is there an expectation that this will satisfy those who have been so angry about this rule?
Probably not. Certainly not those on the right. And I think politically speaking, this White House feels that they're in a good place with suburban women in a lot of swing states like Pennsylvania, Colorado, and others. They don't think there'll be the political backlash that some have predicted.
Norah, thanks.